Hi guys, welcome to the lineup. I'm Caroline Daly,
And I'm Abby Clithio.
and today we're going to be talking about women in sports. We're talking about our favorite women in sports, whether it's in broadcast, media things, or actually playing a sport, or in the front office of a team, really any women in sports.
Women in sport, athletes, officials, media,
Everything,
everybody.
everybody, every single division of sports. So that's what we're going to focus on today. And we're going to talk about our favorites. So Abby's favorites, my favorites. And then we have a couple from social media that you guys sent in, and we will talk about those as well.
We haven't done a women in sports episode in a while.
Yeah,
It
I
was
can't remember what our
it
last one
was one of
was.
our first ones. So it's been a long time.
Okay.
Um, but the reason that we feel like we need to like single out and do a whole episode just about like women in sport and like why we love them. First of all, we are women in sport. So
More so
obviously
you, but yes.
this is what we're doing right now is we are
True.
women,
That's so
right?
true.
The level of separation also with like athletics and stuff, massive. And we'll get to some stats in just a second.
Yeah.
And then also, like I said, we are women in sport and we receive comments on social media,
Oh, I could get on my soapbox.
mm-hmm, are, like doubting that we know ball. Just
We
take a
text about
listen
this all the
all the
time
time.
because
Yeah.
we obviously both have access to all of the lineups social media accounts, which you guys should follow us at the lineup underscore sports underscore pod. Good plug. But it's always tough seeing those. Like, I think we get heated about different ones
Yeah.
at different times on different topics, but we get a lot of comments about like people. We don't know these people. They're just
Yeah.
people behind a screen. But people saying, like, oh, do they actually know ball?
Just
Oh,
take
do
a
these
listen.
girls know what they're talking about? Like,
The thing is, and we've discussed this before,
yeah,
our target audience started out when we were just posting just on Spotify, just
just
on Apple
podcasts.
Podcasts,
Yeah,
just sound. We
yeah,
were targeting women. But then
yeah,
now that we're on social media, our
yeah.
target audience has to expand. And honestly, the majority of our audience is men
Because men more so engage in sports
in
content.
sports.
It
Right.
makes sense. Yeah,
So we have to kind of expect that kind of thing, but it doesn't.
yeah.
So this episode is also very timely.
Pause. I just realized I was recording in the wrong view. We're
Is
gonna
this
switch it again. Sorry. Hey guys, we switched the view. Caroline forgot to switch it on the Zoom. Abby, continue. Because I like looking at you fully.
yes.
Yeah,
Right.
continue.
So I was saying this episode is really timely also
Yeah.
because the WNBA and the
Yes.
WNBPA
Hmm.
are talking to the unions
Hmm.
because the pay is, I said in our notes, como se dice shit. And I did not realize,
Almost what say?
I understand, now I understand
Yeah.
that the pay gap has existed for a while. We see a lot of it with specifically women's soccer, professional
Hmm.
soccer here in the
Hmm.
States. I did not realize like how big the gap was really.
Okay. It's
The
pretty bad.
the NBA salary or the WNBA salary minimum
Hmm.
was $66,000 a year.
Hmm.
My 24-year-old brother makes
I was
about
gonna say that's like we don't necessarily make that much money, but that's
oh
what a lot of people make, like
yeah,
in their job post college.
right.
Yeah.
These are professional athletes.
Hmm.
$66,000 a year. So they are the league may be boosting it to 20 or $225,000 a year. So like hello, six figures. Everyone clap. Finally. Like these dudes are out here sitting on the bench making millions of dollars and you can't even pay your women six figures.
Hmm.
Which is why women rely on brand deals and all of that. And that's what we talked about in our last Women in Sports episode
Yeah.
forever ago.
Hmm.
We also talked about NIL for college female athletes
Yeah.
and the House versus NCAA
Which we were confused about that as at the
at the
time
time.
when we
Yes.
discussed that one that came out this summer. I think we did a whole episode on that too, about like what does that lawsuit mean? there was this allotted money of $20 million. How is that distributed amongst, what did we say, like 500 athletes in a D1
Something like
program
yeah,
ish, 500 ish? I was confused about that at the time, like
how they would distribute it.
how, yeah, and I just thought, oh no, that would kind of stink if 10 million of it, let's say half of it goes to your quarterback if you're a really good football program, or your best basketball player, and then like what's left for everyone else. I thought it would be best to distribute it evenly, like divide 20
You would
million
think.
by 500 blah 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 people, but I guess that is not happening.
No,
Yeah.
not at
The
all.
fear that we had is what is
Is
happening. So,
yes.
yes.
And so I know at certain schools, most of it goes to men's basketball, men's football,
Football.
the
Yeah.
revenue sports.
Yeah.
However,
Not the Olympic sports, I
right.
guess. Yeah.
Which, if they're not bringing in money to the school, it's a business at this point. I get it.
It depends
However,
on the school because, like, you look at, we always use UNC as an example, but you look at a school like UNC, the field hockey program has been the most dominant program over the past 10 years. No
yes,
offense.
but it
Like,
doesn't mean it's bringing in revenue.
exactly.
That's
So
the problem.
it's
Yeah.
difficult. Yeah.
So with women's sports
Yes.
specifically, with this $20 million, 20 million per school. Also, let's really like 20 million.
That's a lot of
That's a lot.
money going around. Yeah.
Only between, depending on the school, between 8 and 12% of that is going towards women's athletics.
Hmm.
That is $2 million to women's
Hmm.
sports and $18 million to men's athletics.
Yeah. So it's not being evenly distributed.
Yeah, in our comments, I was like, ring ring, I have a fake phone to my ear for our listeners.
To our listeners.
Title IX is calling. Are y'all not concerned? I'm
Yeah, it's
concerned
pretty bad.
because, anyway, some other like disgusting and sad stats.
Yeah.
Only,
Starting this off on a sad
yeah,
note today. It's gloomy
because this is,
outside.
but it's also like this is why we need to be passionate about women.
Yeah.
Only 6% of sport research, so like health and that kind of thing, focuses on female athletes.
Hmm.
There was a study done. We will link in the description of our YouTube
Okay.
video.
We can
So
do
for our
that.
watchers,
Yeah.
if you are curious about that, you can click on the link and
Hmm.
look at the study. I am not scientific, like my brain doesn't work like that.
We don't, Abby and I aren't in that
Yeah, so like
field.
I don't fully get it, but for those of you who are interested in stuff like that, the link will be there.
Yeah.
Positive news though, before we get into our favorite women in sport.
Hmm.
Woody Johnson, who owns the Jets.
JETS, Jets, Jets,
Yes,
Jets.
Jets, Jets. I can't say this in this shirt.
Right? Love thy neighbors.
Dude, I miss you. Anyway, Woody Johnson donated $1 million to fund a collegiate flag football league up in New York. Well, not New York, but just that general area. So it's the
Yeah.
East Coast Athletic Conference that will now be like sanctioned and hosting conference championships. They'll have like conference play because there are like NCAA and JUCO flag teams.
Yeah. Just depends on the school and
Yeah,
if
they
they,
might be JV, they might be club, but
yeah.
they now the ECAC will fully be sanctioned as
Yeah.
a sport,
Hmm.
or flag will be in that conference.
Yes.
That is really huge. That's exciting. It's been big up in New York. Flag has, and then it's
Hmm.
big out in like Colorado and stuff also.
Yeah.
So we'll see that expansion. Meredith, if we're looking here in North Carolina, they just started. They'll have a team next year,
Okay.
and that's like a NCAA. Like it's not club, not JV.
Yeah. And not,
Varsity.
this is not on a football note, but I know that um at UNC, we always have a UNC connection. They always had like a men's club hockey team, but I think last year I wrote a story on the club hockey team and they said it's the first year of the women's club hockey team was last year. So now
But
they
it's
have a
expanding.
women's club team. So
Let's let the camera
different sports
talk.
are expanding all across the
All
country,
across,
like you
yes.
said. Yeah.
Which is huge
Yeah.
for all. Yes, it'll become an issue with Title IX, because funding and all of that. But
Hmm.
it is really good for like girls who want to play sports in college. because
True.
they have more opportunities.
They don't have to just play soccer and field
Right, like
hockey,
this
and
girl
not all
who
schools have field hockey or
played
lacrosse or all those
tennis
things.
in high school and flag football. Like she can go. Maybe she wasn't good enough to do D2 tennis, but she can go play D2
Hmm.
flag football. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
opening up those opportunities.
Yes, and we love to see people paving the way for women in sport and opening up.
Exactly. And you know what I will say? If Woody Johnson can't run the Jets right, at least he can give back to the community.
At least, at least he can give back to women in sport.
At least he is representing the women in sports who can't speak for themselves and all those things. But you know, he can't run a team right. But that's
Right.
okay.
That's
He's
for a
doing
different.
something right. Always ending on a positive note, he's doing something
He's doing something.
right.
So,
Yes.
flag football is paving the way for
Yes.
female athletes and just women in sport in general. So, we are going to talk about our favorite women in sport who have paved the way, not just for like us, but like
But like everyone who
all
wants to
women
do
in
what
sport.
they do. That's what
Yeah,
I kind of thought about when I was writing some of the people down.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
To start off, my TikTok queen, my photography queen, Miss Monica Bradburn. She is a lot of fun. She started out covering collegiate sports, collegiate athletics when she was in college, and then now is NHL and MLB
Hmm.
photographer. Like if you don't know who she is, yes you do. Like you've seen
Probably
her on
seen it
Instagram.
scrolling or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love watching her sit in the hallway, and they all know her by name. They're like,
Love.
"Oh, Monica, not today."
I do
And it's
love the
like,
social team people or photographers that like the players start to know and they respect them too and like will talk to them and include them in the team.
and so she's very transparent and like shows her life
Yeah.
on TikTok. And like when I go take photos, I'm like, I am Monica Bradley.
I am her.
I am her.
You're
Like
like
I,
cosplaying as Monica.
yeah, exactly. Like I was covering
Yeah.
a high school gymnastics meet, and they do like the march in, and they're like all in their warm ups and in line, and
Hmm.
they come out of like inflatable tunnel and all of that mess. It's
Yeah.
like cool and fun. I'm like laying down with my camera, and I'm like, this is like, and they like kind of like look at me, and I'm like, hey, you have to smile, like
Like
whatever. Like
hello,
this is I am
yeah.
right now. Like I am like laid out, taking my photos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you don't know who she is,
Check her out.
figure out. If you are into sports photography or just sports media in general, she is a fun one for sure.
I feel like sports photography, like starting it in college, is a good pipeline to like going into
Yes,
professional sports. I've seen that a lot with people that I like know personally, and they're killing it.
yes, and
Yeah.
it's yeah because you get your name out there, you get
Yeah.
like you get to build a portfolio, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
All right,
Love.
do you want to pick one of your faves from the list?
Ooh, oh, I
This
was
is
gonna
a
let
really
you
long one.
go. I was gonna let you go. You go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm deleting them as we go, so we don't like.
Ooh, smart, smart, smart.
Okay. Also on TikTok, I found her on TikTok. Uh, I don't even know how long ago.
Social media is just a good way to connect with people in this kind of way.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to butcher her last name,
I don't know how to say it either, but
but
we
it's
got it.
Ariel Julian.
We can spell it.
Houliahan.
So please tell us if we're wrong.
She is like my goat.
Hmm.
She is she coaches boys volleyball. She opened her own club
Hmm.
and now she posts about it on TikTok and that kind of thing. And I just as a former athlete, I love the way she coaches.
Hmm.
She'll do like written prompts after practice and it's like what is one thing you wish I knew about you today? What is one thing that
Hmm.
you saw within the team? Like that kind of
Like
thing. I think
actually
it's
trying to connect with her
her
players.
athletes. Yes.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's men's volleyball.
Hmm.
She is a woman on the sideline. Well, the rest, like the entire arena is men.
Hmm.
And she doesn't care.
Yeah.
She's paving the way for her daughters. She's like setting an example. And her boys respect her. She coaches from like 12U to college students.
Hmm.
Um, but I love her content. It's very like Like, yes, I am badass woman in sport.
Yeah.
So if you don't follow her on TikTok, it is literally just her name. Um, that's I. You have to like see her content. I feel like
Yeah,
to
I get that.
what I'm saying.
Look it up. Do some research after this episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Next for me,
Yeah.
Sky Brown. This is going on to like we how we were talking about like the Olympic sports.
Mm-hmm.
She is an Olympian from Great Britain.
Mm-hmm.
She was Britain's youngest ever Olympian to just like even go into the Olympics, but she was also the youngest to medal.
Mm-hmm.
She went to the Olympics and won a medal when she was 13.
That's insane.
Like I was not doing that at
I was
13.
I was just gonna say, what was I doing when I was 13? I don't nothing important. No
Nothing.
offense to me, but nothing important. I was
Yeah,
just living my little life, going to like middle school in a club or something, and that's about it.
yeah. Like I'm like sitting at gymnastics practice, very like very average at gymnastics. Also,
Yes.
Miss
Don't
Sky
say
Brown.
that. Don't say that.
No, no, I'm self-aware. Like it's okay. I know. Miss Sky Brown was 13 and won
And winning
a women's skateboarding medal.
medals. Yeah. That's insane.
Insane.
That is insane to think about a 13-year-old.
Just yeah, she is like grown now.
Now,
I
yes.
believe. I think she's 17,
Okay.
but
Still insanely young to have accomplished that much by 17. Yes.
yeah, she's like, oh yeah, do you guys remember when I went to the Olympics when I was 13?
Like four
But
years ago.
I follow her on TikTok still. She's still training. She's awesome. But I think that it's good to like show young girls that like you can still be badass women in sport no matter how old you
Yeah.
are. Like
You can achieve your dreams at whatever age. I don't care if
whatever
you're
age.
13 or if you're 53.
Right.
Yeah.
So she is super cool and I hope that she'll be in LA.
Ooh. In what, 3 years? Two? Well, it's almost 2026, so two.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years. Okay.
This
I'm
one is for
next.
us.
I'm next. I feel like I have talked about her a billion times before on this podcast. Abby is nodding, like, yes, you talk about this woman a lot. So, Erin Andrews, if you don't know her, you probably live under a rock. I'm just kidding. But she, to me, is like the women in sport, in the broadcast field at least,
Yes.
of like, she is the sideline reporter. She is, as we say, that girl.
Yeah. Like
Like she is what little girls, at least our age in our generation, kind of, if you wanted to be a sideline reporter, if you wanted to be in sports, in broadcast, in any capacity, you looked at her and you were like, I want to be her when I grow up. That's how I got into liking sports and wanting to be a sports broadcaster, was from watching Erin Andrews when I was little, even if it was like a 15-second
like segment,
hit
yeah.
on like TV of her saying an injury update or something. I was like, man, she is like good at that.
And she's like confident with it and you're like, I
Yes.
want to be like that.
Yes. She just comes on and like immediately knows everything she's talking about. I've watched her talk about, they have a podcast. She has
Yes.
one with Carissa Thompson, who is another woman in sports who's like a great broadcaster. And that kind of always inspired me, like before you came to me with this idea of like, oh, I could do a podcast. We could do a podcast. Like, we're two besties, women in sports doing a podcast. It's the same thing. They're much more successful. But
Because they
still,
had a platform before they started.
exactly. But I always kind of have looked up to her, and I feel like so many people do. Anyone that I was in Sports Extra with when I was on camera, they were like, oh, yeah, I wanted to be Erin Andrews. So she's just like a huge role model because, same thing like you said with your volleyball coach, Erin Andrews is the only one on the broadcast that's a girl. She's
Every
always
time.
had the two guys in the booth, they're men. The other sideline reporter with the other team is a man, typically. Your camera operator's a man. The guys in the production truck, like a lot of people on control room crews, are also men. So I feel like she's like the only girl sitting there, and it looks pretty cool. She's really good at it, batty. So we love Erin Andrews. She's the reason I'm doing this. So shout out Erin Andrews. Um, Next one, I feel like I have a few coming up. Next one, Mia Hamm.
Yeah,
Obviously, we're
as
obsessed with
Carolina
UNC.
alum. Well, actually, these next few were like as Carolina.
Yes, and that's why I kind of put them together because I
That's
want to give like a little UNC sports shout out. But Mia Hamm also, like, I know she went to UNC, but her career was greater than UNC.
right.
Like, she is arguably, at least in my opinion, I'm sure you would agree, the best women's soccer player of all time. Honestly, like, arguably, some people might disagree. So we'll say one of the best
One of
women's soccer players of all time. She, at least when I was little, I never played soccer, but she was an inspiration also to people in our generation to be like, oh, I want to play soccer
them.
because Mia Hamm is good at soccer. So I feel like these are kind of for our generation, like Erin Andrews and Mia Hamm, they're like specific to our age of they inspired people to do what they wanted to do because they were so good at it.
Right.
So that's kind of going into that whole like paving the way kind of thing. Because any little girl that I knew that played soccer, they loved Mia Hamm. They had a Mia Hamm jersey they would wear to school. Like they loved her. So shout out Mia Hamm. We love you. I did a story on her this past spring. She's the best. We love you. Okay. More UNC. This is just like, I'm going to clump these all together.
Yes.
In lacrosse and field hockey, I feel like those aren't super well known sports, which stinks because they're so cool.
Not here.
Not
No,
here,
not in North Carolina.
yes. Not in this geographic area. Up
Yeah.
north, it's like
100%. Right.
everything. So, but at least what you and I are familiar with, being from Virginia and then you from North Carolina, like it's not at my high school, they didn't even have like lacrosse teams until I think my senior year of high school,
Oh wow.
ever.
Yeah.
So we never had field hockey. I'm sure you guys didn't
No.
either. Yeah. So these are just like shout out UNC women's sports, and they're good at their respective sport
Very.
in general. Jenny Levy, that's my
Yeah.
girl. That is my girl. Um, Jenny Levy, the coach of the UNC women's lacrosse team, she is like in the lacrosse Hall of Fame. Like I said, her career goes beyond UNC, like USA lacrosse.
USA lacrosse. Yeah.
She was the coach of the USA lacrosse team. Like
And so
insane.
with like USA lacrosse,
Yes.
that's huge because there aren't as many opportunities for women to play professional sport, like lacrosse at the professional level.
Yeah, there is a professional women's lacrosse league, but
But it's not like big.
yeah, it's kind of also like the men's league in lacrosse. You also have to have like a normal people job per se. Like you have to
Yeah.
have another job because you don't make enough money. They make like $30,000.
Yeah, like that can't be your career.
That's
Right.
not enough money in today's economy. So,
And like I don't know, for some people that's not appealing. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, they would want to just work their normal people job. I'm doing air quotes, like just work a normal corporate job
Yeah.
and not have to kill your body for half of the year.
Right.
So it's tough. But Jenny Levy, in my opinion, is like the baddie in the world of women's lacrosse. She
Yeah.
is everything. So she's amazing. Another baddie in women's lacrosse, Chloe Humphrey. Arguably, once again, these are all arguably the best women's lacrosse player at this current time.
Yeah.
On the USA team, winning. She will literally win a national championship and 10 days later, like win a medal. She's constantly going and competing in tournaments. She's amazing. Also, the sweetest person ever. So, shout out to her. And then Erin Matson.
Obviously, we can't talk about women in sport and not talk about that. Where we're
Like,
from.
and she is a massive advocate for women in sports. She always goes and like speaks to people, offers advice, like about, and I feel like she isn't just doing her sport now. She's also trying to be like on social media, doing like entrepreneur stuff. I mean, she's doing everything. I don't
That's
know
a
how she
lot.
has
She's
time to
my age.
sleep. Like,
She is 24 years old and doing
yeah,
all that. That's a
she's
lot.
our age doing all of that. Like, went to school here, if anyone isn't familiar.
Yeah, student
Went to
athlete,
school
but
here
also played on the US field hockey
at
team.
the same time,
Yeah.
won multiple national championships.
As one does here in
Then,
Carolina.
Then, immediately after graduating, literally, I think weeks, was named the head coach of the field hockey team when our old field hockey coach, Karen Shelton, retired. Perfect timing. Hired Erin Matson to go immediately from player to coach. And in her first year,
What an
won
Natty.
national championship.
Yeah.
Since then, has gone to that or the Final Four every single year.
Yeah.
And also, going back to Jenny Levy, just won a national championship, won another one a couple years ago. Like, it's just constant
Success.
success
Yeah.
and winning. We said that at the same time.
I'm gonna skip this one because we have one more that I have bolded. That's also a Carolina alum.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's
And
so
we love
smart.
her.
That's so
Yes.
smart. We should go, and we both wrote her down. So this is a shared one.
And so this is
Yeah.
my
I'm like, you
college
go.
football queen.
Yes.
I have known since like high school that I wanted to write. Like I don't like to be in front of the camera.
Yeah. We're
Y'all saw
different
that
in
in my
that way.
you guys saw that in my solo baseball episode. Um,
That was fun to edit
oh, I'm so glad.
because you would stop yourself and you would be like, I'm not good at this. Like, I'm not good at this. I'm sorry.
Re-record 5 times. Anyway,
But you're not bad at it. Give yourself more credit.
no, I don't necessarily think I'm bad at it. I just don't enjoy it.
That's fine. That's fair.
But you know who does very clearly enjoy it, and I follow her on everything.
Me too.
I got that queen on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, Instagram,
Like,
all the things.
yes,
Yes.
it's Marilyn Payne,
Yes.
Carolina alum.
Hmm.
She does a lot of college football coverage,
Ton.
and I just like I love seeing her life because I'm like, yes, we went through the same school.
Hmm.
We have the same passion. We have the same, and like it's doable.
She took the same classes. She,
Right. Like I think watching her content and like that kind of thing makes it seem more attainable than watching like Aaron.
yes. Yes, because it also like times have changed a lot. I should have mentioned that with Erin Andrews. Like Erin Andrews is in her mid to late 40s. And so she started out in a very different time. She went to Florida to their broadcast journalism school and then started out with like the Tampa Bay Lightning, I think. And like back in the day, and things have changed so much. Obviously, we weren't alive, but back in the day, to my knowledge, it would be like you get a hit on TV, a producer sees you, they think that you're really good, and they're like, we're gonna give you a shot. Whereas now,
It's hard.
it's really not to say it wasn't hard for Erin Andrews to get to
Yes.
where she is. She's now the lead sideline reporter at like Super Bowls for Fox.
But
But
the industry is a lot different now.
breaking into the industry, which we have experience in because we just graduated
It's
and are trying to
a
get
whole
like
other.
we're trying to get jobs. And I can't like I very quickly realized when I was like, oh, I'm on camera in college. I can be on camera when I graduate. No, you
Wrong.
can't. Like,
The
and not to
industry is
say that you
awful.
can't achieve your dreams, but the path to get there is harder because I was
Yes.
talking with someone, I don't remember who, but just about like career advice. And they just kind of said, like, this is for our visual listeners, watchers. You will be able to see this if you can't go on YouTube. When you're trying to break into a field where there's this many jobs, but this many people want to do said jobs,
Mhm.
it's really hard. So that's why, like you said, for Marilyn Payne, like to immediately, not immediately, she has done freelance things before what
Yeah.
she did now, but to kind of already be there at a younger age is an
It's
insane accomplishment.
yes.
Yeah.
And this is my problem with a lot of social like influencers
Hmm.
who are breaking into the sports media industry
Yeah.
and they're our age. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, here's the steps that I took or whatever."
It's like, oh, so I need to have 100,000 followers on TikTok and
Yes.
then like,
Like
yeah.
everyone's path looks different. You
Yes.
cannot sit here and tell 16-year-old, 17-year-old girls who want to do
Do
sports broadcast, sports
this.
media, that this is exactly the path that they need to take.
Yeah,
Because
because
it's
everyone,
so
like you said,
hard.
everyone's path is different. Like I feel like you and I have kind of gone the route of like, okay, you always wanted to write. I didn't. I kind of got into this recently, but we're kind of like, okay, we could write for a little bit in maybe something different than sports. You are doing some sports, but like something different than sports, and then kind of ease your way in there.
Right.
Or we could start a podcast where we talk about sports and then ease our way into that realm. So you just got to try everything and
Figure out what
keep,
works.
yeah, like part of why we're doing this is like keeping our skills very broad. We're
Yes.
doing writing, we're doing broadcast, we're doing editing. We edit the podcast, we do social
This
media with the podcast. Like,
in the sports industry, you have to be versatile.
yes.
And if you are like normal, I don't like that word, but like if
Yeah,
you
that's why I
don't
do the
have a
quotes.
large following,
Yeah.
it is hard to get people to notice you.
Yeah, like me and my 300 followers on TikTok, we're locked in, but that's about it.
Right.
Like, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is, yeah,
So shout out Marilyn Payne for
because
being
she did.
young and in the
And that was very
industry.
nice.
Yes. We love her. I met her also once,
I love that
and
for you.
she's the nicest person ever. She came to watch a show for Sports Extra and gave us all like critiques and advice and like connected with all of us after. She also, some of my friends have said that she will like if we have her email and
Mhm.
if we email her like our resume reel, she'll tell us, "Hey, cut this out, put this in. This is what people are looking for
That's
now." She doesn't
really
have to do that
no.
at all.
On a plane flying from like to cover
In Hawaii, she's
Miami,
been in
Carolina,
Hawaii.
and then go, yeah,
Like, so shout out to her for also like giving back to the younger generation.
yes.
That was a rant, sorry, but like, yeah.
An athlete also who is next on our list who I think has had a massive impact
This is
on the
like in
younger
the past
generation,
year. Yeah.
like Miss Caitlin Clark. The
Everyone
kids
knows who she is. This is like an Erin Andrews one. I'm like, if you don't know,
at this point, yeah,
get with the program.
like dads love her, kids love her, girls who want to play college
Little
basketball love
girls.
her,
Yeah.
frat boys love her. They got, I know y'all got that Clark jersey. Be serious.
100%. Give me one.
And coming from a school who like was not known at all for women's basketball,
Oh, and
like
hey,
at all.
UNC women's basketball now though, killing it.
So
Killing
shout
it. On ESPN2 last night, by the way.
out.
Just a little shout out. Caitlin Clark is slaying.
She changed like genuinely, and there were other people too because there's some people that are gonna get upset.
Yeah.
But she completely changed the way people viewed women's basketball.
Yeah, and it happened like not overnight, but it was very quick, kind of
Like,
once she, even in college, she was
yeah,
obviously amazing, but there was a lot that year. There were so many good college basketball players
yeah,
competing, and her team didn't win the national championship, so obviously you're not going to get that hype. But once I feel like once she entered the WNBA was when it was like, oh,
yes.
oh shoot.
Well, people, I mean, Iowa was not good at basketball,
I still barely know how to shoot a basketball
and
properly.
she, like Caitlin, like it was sold out women's basketball games for a school that did not market women's basketball because they were not good.
No.
And again, that's why like people were obsessed with her specifically,
Well, and same
which
thing then
then
when she
brings
went to
it.
the Fever, the
Yeah,
Indiana Fever, I mean, no offense to them, no one really knew what the Indiana Fever was until she was there. Obviously, because they were a bad team, they got the first pick. That's what we always say about NFL, anything.
anything.
Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you're not well known because you got the first pick. But once she went there, same thing, like, sold out the arena
Yes.
for
And
every
now,
game.
like even still, she's not at Iowa anymore, but women's basketball is still a revenue sport
Yes.
because of her impact, which is huge.
Yes. And she kind of feeds into what we were saying about like Erin Matson, how I feel like she's tapped into brand deals and all these kinds of things. You see her everywhere. So she's also kind of broadening the horizons and getting into the business world as well, which I always think is smart.
Yes. I
Yeah,
will say though, like male athletes don't have to do that to make decent money.
exactly.
Female athletes do, and that's the problem.
And they still do, and they kill it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you guys have time for this?
Well, but the thing is, like, my issue with it is that they have to do it because they, like,
Need to make more money.
yes, like, the
Yeah,
league isn't paying them
get their
enough.
name
So they
out
have to
there,
tap into
etc.
yeah, they have to be entrepreneurs. They have to be influencers. They have to, like,
Yeah,
to make decent money.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
shout out Caitlin Clark.
We are moving on to a different position in sports
Yeah,
that we
I
have
like
not
put
touched
these
on.
together too. I tried to clump everything together.
Yeah, these two, like, go hand in hand.
Go
Yeah.
perfectly together. And one of these people is passed away. So rest in peace. But this is kind of looking at the front office scope of teams. So like the leaders of the teams from the ownership or general manager kind of level um in the NFL. And it is Carly Ursay Gordon and Virginia Hallis McCaskey. For those of you who are not familiar, Carly is now I think, no, she's the co-owner, I would say.
Yes, of the
Yes,
Colts.
of the Colts. So she was one of the owners with her sister or sisters.
She is awesome.
Yeah.
She's got like she has the headsets on with the
People may
defensive
know her
coordinator
better. Yeah.
upstairs
Because she has been on, like, people have noticed this on social media because, no, like Abby said, she's like on the sideline as an
with
owner,
the headset,
which if
with
you
the
watch the
clipboard.
NFL, that doesn't happen. Like, that
No,
doesn't that doesn't
like
happen. The owner is like in a box eating popcorn,
they're warm and cozy, dressed nice in the box.
making counting their bills.
Right.
Okay. She said, so what
No.
happened was, for backstory, her father, Jim Irsay, passed away recently. And so obviously it was a family owned team, which there's not many of those in the NFL left, but it was a family owned team. So then it went to his daughters when he passed away. And when that happened, she had kind of said, which I thought was good to like come out and say, like, I don't really know much about football. Like, obviously, I go to the games. My dad owned the team. I went, but I don't know the ins and outs of like, why are you calling this play that's called Omaha? Why are we calling Omaha? Like, so she wanted to know the ins and outs of every play, everything that was happening on the sideline. So, like Abby said, she has the headset on,
She's
listening
hearing what they're saying in the box. She's hearing what they're saying on the sideline. She's got yeah.
from every coach, coordinator, everything, just soaking it up like a sponge. And I think that's so cool that she said, like, I want to know everything.
Yes, because she was like, I don't want to be finessed because I'm a woman. Like, I want to know if like
Mm-hmm.
these people that I'm paying, that I'm hiring,
Millions
are
of
going to
dollars.
make my team better or are they idiots?
Yes. So
So
shout out to her. She's been killing it. She still, I think, is like on the sideline every time. And they have been, up until recent weeks, they have been super successful this year.
yes,
So clearly something is
something's
going well. Like somebody's doing something right. So, and then Virginia, my girl, the owner of the Bears, five ever
but literally
until
five ever.
she passed away. She was like the first owner, female owner of an NFL team like ever. So insane. The Bears have so much history. They obviously haven't been good in recent years, but like the Bears are one of the most iconic NFL teams, and that is because of her. They've been at the same field forever, Soldier Field. Like, if you don't know about the Bears, again,
It's
look
a
them up.
rabbit hole though,
It is.
because it's there's so much.
There's so much. Or listen to our NFL lore episode. There's two.
Get the crash course of it. Skip to the Bears part. Yeah,
Exactly. So she is so cool just because literally until her passing, she was the owner of the Bears and was the first female owner, to my knowledge, of any NFL team. And now there's a few, so it's great.
yes,
So shout out to her because that's like paving the way for
yes,
people like
yeah.
Carly to be respected. Yeah.
Next, of course, we have Serena Williams. I like there's just not enough things that I can say.
I had to put that down. I'm like, okay,
Like
duh.
it's so obvious, yes.
Yeah, there's not even much to say.
Like
The goat of women's tennis of all
it's like
time.
as when I say like, oh, Tiger Woods, everyone knows who Tiger Woods is. When I say Serena
Which
Williams, everyone knows who that is.
she's the goat of tennis.
Yes, and everyone knows about her sister. Like everyone like knows her sister. Everyone knows her. They know the story,
Yes.
and it's like forever iconic.
Yeah. I'm speechless. That's self-explanatory.
Right.
Yeah.
Next, also, this is another one where it's just
You
like
know I
the
had to.
Miss Alex Morgan.
You know I had to. Women's soccer, you know I had to.
Like again, everyone like I say Messi, everyone knows who he is.
Yep.
My brother's gonna kill me for that because he is a Ronaldo guy.
It's okay.
I say Alex Morgan. Everyone knows who that is.
And like she's the same to me as Mia Hamm. Whereas like our generation, if we were little girls, we were wearing the Mia Hamm jerseys. Now I see little girls like
Yeah.
out and about wearing Alex Morgan jerseys.
And now,
And
oh,
I think she's also a baddie because she was like having children while playing sports.
Yes, and I was gonna say now she's retired so that she can like be a mother because her kids are a lot
Yes.
older.
But that is so cool to me. Like, if you really think about,
Like
and
she's
no
on the
one,
pitch postpartum.
yes, and like no one
Yeah,
can relate to this unless you are a girl and you like have the bodily
understand.
autonomy of us.
Yes.
But if you are a girl and you're listening, I have never been pregnant, but like, oh my gosh, if I had to go physically exert my body after having a baby while I'm experiencing all the physical changes and also the mental changes of like having postpartum depression, if she had that, I don't know. That is insane.
Yes.
That
Well,
is
so
insane.
there is a gymnast from
Yes.
Romania who
Yes.
is in the 2016 Olympics. Oh, there's a squirrel outside Whiskey's living it. In the 2016 Olympics,
Yeah.
her son was 16 and she was out there competing and she's still competing. The goal was 28.
Okay.
I don't even know how old she's older than 45 now.
That's insane.
And she's competing vault.
Because your body changes forever once you have a child too. Like that's not
Yes,
just
she
oh
has multiple
postpartum. It's like
children.
forever.
She has multiple children and
Yeah.
is competing on vault.
No, thank you.
That blows my mind.
No, thank you, but good for her.
Good for her.
Good
Yes.
for her.
Sticking with our gymnasts, of
Yeah.
course, Miss Simone Biles.
This is another one that's self-explanatory. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
She like arguably there is a chance that she is no like eventually will not be the GOAT of
Mhm.
women's gymnastics. However, right now she is. She's the most decorated like US Olympian of all time ever.
Mhm.
She is like not like women like not male female. Like she is the most decorated Olympian of all time ever.
Mhm.
She has made now she's not like growing up, I was a gymnast.
Yeah, of course.
She is not my favorite gymnast of all time.
Okay.
However, she has shaped the sport tremendously.
I feel like we've said this before. She literally has like multiple
Multiple skills. Yeah.
skills named after her.
And
Insane.
she's made it harder.
Yes.
Like there were skills
Because you
in
have to meet her caliber.
yes.
Yeah.
Like there were skills in the rule book that were illegal for female athletes but that were not for male athletes.
Mhm.
Some of those have changed. Some of them like a triple front like front handspring triple front on vault, girls can't do that. Respect. Like, and I'm not saying like, oh, like women can do that. I'm saying like
Try it.
physically, no. Like I
Don't try it.
I did club gymnastics at Carolina. This one kid came in one time, never saw him in my life. He shows up, he's like, I want to learn how to do a front flip. I was like, okay. Literally not even 10 minutes later, he just chucks one. I was like, yeah, okay, that's fair. But like men just like physically can do things like that
They're
easier.
it's like I said, the bodily autonomy is
Yes.
different.
However, Simone Biles was like, no, like there are certain things in that book that like we can do. You guys
Mhm.
just are like, oh, I don't want a girl to get hurt.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like she'll swing bars with nails on. She's got yeah, phenomenal,
Insane.
wonderful, completely changed the landscape of or
Insane.
professional gymnastics,
Yeah.
elite gymnastics, as we call it.
Yes. Next one. Okay. I had to put this down.
Yeah,
Once again, had to put this down. Miss Coco Gauff. Another women's tennis baddie killing it. She, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, didn't she win a major title at like 15?
yeah. So again,
Once
like
again, insane. I'm 23. I
right,
just have a job and a podcast. Like, and that's an accomplishment in its own right. Got a college degree, have a job, whatever. I didn't win like a major tennis title when I was 15, though.
and like
I think she's still younger than us.
yeah,
Just a heads up.
and she like yeah, I'm not going out there beating like women who have been on the leaderboard in major competitions for
For
years
20 years
at yeah 15.
at 15.
Again, it's like Sky Brown. Like you can
Yeah,
be
that's
badass
very
women in
similar to
sport
her.
at any age.
Yes. And when you're starting at that age, I mean, you could go for another
Never.
who knows how many years
Like if you
and be
just like
dominant.
establish yourself as the best at 16 years old.
Hmm.
Simone did it.
Insane.
Right.
So shout out to her. I don't
We've
remember who
talked
added
about
this one.
her recently,
Yeah, I
actually,
think we both wrote this one, maybe.
and
There
we
were
do
like a
love
couple
her.
repeats.
But we have to talk about her again.
Yeah.
We should have grouped her, I guess, with the Caitlin Clark conversation.
Ooh, we should have.
But Miss Dawn Staley,
Yes.
Coach Staley, you are the GOAT. College basketball,
Hmm.
like women's college basketball, like the blue blood, like the in all caps, is women or South Carolina women's basketball.
Oh
And
yeah,
it
100%.
has
There's no question.
at least of our generation. I know Tennessee years ago was like, but like I wasn't alive for that. So
Yeah. I
Dawn
knew about
Staley is
it from
my
my
girl.
mom because my mom was obsessed. But now anyone would know it's South Carolina.
Yes.
Yes.
Watching her lose last year was heartbreaking. But
Yeah.
like you know her name,
Hmm.
you know the team,
Yes.
you know that they are scary.
And I feel like I said this before on the podcast, so sorry if I'm just repeating myself, but she was interviewing for NBA jobs.
And she
I
said, "No, I'm
think the
staying
New
with my
York
school."
Knicks job.
Yeah.
Yes, when that came open this off season, this past off season. There are no other like women coaching an NBA team.
No. Can you
So that's
imagine being
insane
on
for her to
sideline with the
even
Knicks?
like get that
Like,
opportunity is crazy. For the Knicks are like a very, I would say, iconic franchise.
they were in the playoffs this year.
Yes. Insane.
Yes.
So to be
Our
interviewing for that, insane.
yes, and being like, no, I'm gonna stay and like build my program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our last one of our list,
Of our
I put
list.
this one recently. I don't have a lot to say here, but it is huge.
Hmm.
So we do now have a women's professional baseball league.
Yeah.
That's huge. We should have
Yes.
mentioned that at the beginning. But
Yeah.
Kelsey Whitmore
Hmm.
became the first woman drafted into a professional baseball league.
Hmm.
So I thought that was we needed to like drop her
Very
name in
cool.
there.
Yeah. Very cool.
Now we've got some follower contributions. We had a little poll up on Instagram and then our TikTok from last night.
Which I had a couple of these on my list as well. So
So it's perfect.
we're
Yes.
thinking the same thing.
First one I
Okay.
know you had on our list.
Yes, I put this one on our list. Alona Mar.
Duh.
Okay, if you guys don't know, she's a women's rugby player. And I would say, got super well known from social media. That
Yes.
was kind of
Especially
where
after
it
like Dancing with the
started.
Stars and everything.
Yes, so she had a TikTok, started making TikToks. She popped up on my phone, and I was like, this is so cool, a rugby player. Then got even more well known when the women's rugby team won their bronze medal this 2024
The
Olympics.
last Olympics,
So the
yes.
last Olympics. So then she got more well known from that. And then she went on Dancing with the Stars.
And that completely blew up.
That like skyrocketed it. Yeah. So I feel like it is so cool to be a rugby player and go. This is for any athlete who goes on Dancing with the Stars. A couple of the people we mentioned, like Simone Biles, she was on
Yeah.
it. Going from like athlete to being a ballroom dancer, those are two very different things, complete opposite sides of the spectrum in terms of like how you move your body and use your body.
Dwight Howard is a perfect example of that, but I love him.
Yes, yes. So I just thought that was so cool. She ended up making the top two. She was the runner up. Insane to accomplish that and be doing all the things that she's doing.
Yes.
And she's also just an advocate for like, she really tries to put rugby on the map, which I think is cool because it's not something that like we necessarily watch here in America all the time. But we do have a national women's rugby team
We do.
and
And
they're
a
really
lot of
good.
colleges have club teams.
We have one here at
Yeah.
UNC. So
So
cool.
there's I have followed her on TikTok for a while because she's
Me as
also
well.
like a huge advocate for like girls can be strong.
Yeah.
And I don't and again, I love women in sport, but a lot of them don't touch on like body image.
Hmm.
And
Oh, and she
as a
looks, she
gymnast,
that's like the only thing she talks about pretty much.
yes,
Yeah.
as a gymnast, I kind of wish that like someone would have been there to like be like you can look strong and not look like skinty.
Yeah.
But I grew up with athletes like Nastia Lukin,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's a different conversation.
Hmm.
But she's like, no, like I am embracing this. Like I'm gonna go put lip gloss on and line my lips and go to the
True, she
gym
wears like
and
a
lift
red
300
lip
pounds.
while
I
she's
do my
playing
lip like
rugby.
yes, like I
Yeah.
do my lip combo before I go lift.
Yeah.
And because it's like, yes, you can be like feminine and strong and like that kind of thing. And that's her whole
Hmm.
thing. So we do love her.
We do love her. So
And
shout
people
out.
are watching specifically women's rugby a lot more
Oh
because
yeah, people were watching it because they were like, "Oh, I love her from TikTok, so I'm gonna turn the match on whenever it's on
yes,
NBC." Like, yeah.
exactly. Next on the list, she is a collegiate, or she was elite. Now she's a collegiate gymnast, or was a
Hmm.
collegiate gymnast at Utah. Grace McCallum. She is now. It's kind of similar to the Erin Matson situation, but college
Yeah.
gymnastics is, especially at Utah, in that area,
Yes.
huge. Like Simone Biles is into like in with Georgia.
Yes.
Jordan Weber, who is a former elite Olympian from the
Hmm.
U.S., coaches at Arkansas with her husband. All of that. But Grace McCallum went, competed for Utah for 4 years.
Yes.
And now she is back and coaching with them. And I love that
Hmm.
she's able to, because the culture of college gymnastics is really bad.
That could be an entire episode.
I
That could be
literally,
an
like,
investigative journalism piece. Like,
yes, I
yeah.
have seen, I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, third base is you watching athlete A with me and letting me cry.
Yeah.
And I was like, uh huh, yeah, pretty much. But
That could be a manifesto
yeah, like
investigative
I am not
journalism
going to get on
piece
my
in
soapbox
itself.
right now,
Yeah.
but allowing former athletes to come back and coach and
Hmm.
like change that culture, like that's what she's doing, and
Yeah.
that's what I love. So
Yes. We love.
big shout out, Miss Grace McCallum.
Yes. Okay. I
I
can
love
take the
this
next one.
one.
The next one is I didn't even like think of this realm. So shout out to you guys for being creative. Kristen Juszczyk. She is in the NFL. Kyle Juszczyk, 49ers wide receiver, his wife. And she kind of got into this was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
She got into kind of making jerseys or these big like Letterman jackets and all that kind of stuff, sports gear, sports merch, let's say, into things that like girls can wear and look cute because there isn't a lot, and I do find this a lot because like we always want like sports shirts.
Yes.
There's not a lot of like girl options for merch.
Right, because like
And
I
if
love
it
my
is, it's the wrong size. Like it just doesn't fit me
yeah,
right.
but like I want to like sometimes I want to look like an SEC sorority girl on game day.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That is me in
And
another
I
life.
want to like I don't just want to wear the colors.
Yeah, I want to wear
So
like a jersey that's somehow cut into a dress with a cool little
with a
pattern
cool
on it.
yes.
And
And
so
she
she
has thought
started
of that.
making the clothes, like literally making them with a
Yes.
sewing machine.
So she
Um,
is big. She has a line with Nike now, or is it Nike?
she did partner with someone, and I'm not remembering who it is.
But she has this
Yes.
line. And basically she's like merging the
Did she
fashion
just do a
and
line with the NFL?
yes, that's
Is
what
that
it
what
was.
it is? That's what it is.
Yes.
Yes.
So she's merging fashion and athletics, and we love
Erin
that.
Andrews did the same thing. She has a line called Wear by EA,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the same thing. And it's partnered. She's partnered with every sport now. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
NHL, NFL, all the things. So yeah, shout out Kristen. I did not think of that. That is such a cool way to think of like, oh, what's a women in
Women
sports
is
part?
yes,
She's
because
making
again,
clothes. How
right,
cool.
like you can still like be feminine and like dress
Yeah. So
and be
cool.
like not wear the Bill Belichick like cut off
The
sweatshirt.
cut off sweatshirt. Yes.
I'm not a man. I don't like
I'm
this
not
nicely
wearing the
men's
Bill
gonna be right
Belichick
on
sweatshirt.
my resume, but
Mm-mm.
anyway,
No, ma'am.
this one we've definitely we both had.
We've
We're
talked
like
about her
talking
a
about
billion times. Yeah.
yeah. Paige Beckers, my
Yes.
queen. She now her situation is a little bit different than Caitlin Clark's, even though they were in the same draft class. Or
Yes.
no, a year after because Paige stayed.
Yeah, she was the year after Caitlin.
Yes,
Hmm.
because Paige was last year. Yeah,
Yes.
UConn women's basketball is good,
Yeah, they're kind of a blue blood, one would say.
but
Yes.
she had like that huge injury and like
Out for
redshirted
a long
twice.
time.
Like, yeah, was in college for 5 years.
Yep.
Finally won her natty,
Yep.
but she's also one that like the little girls are like,
Oh, they love her.
I
They
want
love
to
to
like
do her little hairdo
her
with the
braids.
braids.
Yes.
Yep. I think that's so cute.
So like similar to Caitlin Clark, she's
Yes.
bringing
Like little girls want to play women's basketball or they want
yes,
to look like her
and
and be
like
like her.
male fans are also like, like women's basketball is becoming a revenue sport.
Yes.
because of athletes like her.
Yes. Yeah.
This last one was on I think it was
TikTok.
TikTok comment, yes.
Yes, I just saw it.
But I like this is good to think about because a lot of people I've seen a lot of talk about her recently and
And
about
we've
whether
talked
or
about
not
her
she'll
some.
play in the States anymore
Yeah, we've talked
because
about her some too.
it's so big. Yeah, we did. We talked about her in our pop culture episode actually.
Yep.
Miss Trinity
Yep.
Rodman,
Rodman.
US women's soccer player.
Yes.
She just
And she's
finished a
kind of come
contract.
onto the scene like recently.
Yes, she's
Just
young.
like in the last Olympics, everyone was like, "Oh,
Who is that?
she is amazing." Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she just finished a
Kind of like a
contract
breakout performance for her, I would say.
at the Olympics.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And
Mhm.
then people were like noticing her and
Yeah.
yes.
Like, "Oh, she's really good." It's like,
And she's
"Yes."
played in the States, obviously, her whole life.
Yes.
But her contract just ended.
Hmm.
And so people are like, are you going to stay
Yeah.
in the NWS?
NWSL, because there's not a lot of money in the NWSL. There's more money
There's a lot of money
overseas.
in Europe.
Yeah, a lot of
A
money
lot.
overseas in soccer because that's their like thing.
Yeah.
That's their football, and we have football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good one.
Hmm.
And I'm sure she'll be in LA in
Oh,
28.
100%. With how young she is, she's like our age, I think. Yeah,
Mhm.
like 23, maybe 24, if
Yes.
even. I don't know. Young.
One of those. Yeah.
Yes, very young.
To close us out, Caroline, would
We
you
have
like
a
to?
funny one.
And
It made me
but it does,
giggle.
it kind of goes along with like Kristen.
Yeah, we can start to count this. This is a very new one, but I thought it was kind of funny because it was a comment probably from a young fella who loves him some Drake May. And listen, don't we all?
Don't we all?
So,
I say as I rub
and
my
Michael May.
and Michael May,
And
the
Michael May.
wag of all wags.
We have talked about her, I think, in every episode the past few
Yeah.
weeks.
Yes.
So she probably thinks we're obsessed with her at this point. And
Are we
Michael
not?
May, Drake May's wife, she has just kind of brought in this new fan base, like you said, with Kristen too, like on TikTok. She
And
started
yeah,
making TikTok videos of her baking. It is now the 25 Days of Bakemas. Look up Ann Michael May on
look
TikTok.
at Michael May. Apparently, Drake May showed up on day 2,
He did. I saw it.
and he
He
was
did
like,
a little,
"What you
yep,
bacon?"
yep, just like
Yes.
that.
So Anne Michael May is, and I think that so many people like her because she's
I think people like her personality too. Like she just
yes,
exudes, I don't know her personally, but she exudes like sunshine and just like
yes, like
this
she is like
sweet.
yeah,
She's just
and
baking her jalapeno cheddar sourdough and her blue and red M&M chocolate chip cookies.
we all want a relatable wag,
Yes.
and so I think that she is like, especially for young people,
Just
that's
normal
Anne.
gals like us. Yeah, she just
Yes,
graduated in May at commencement. I saw her and I was like
congratulations,
all
fellow
around. Yeah.
Carolina alum.
Yes. Go heels. So we
So
love Ann Michael, new women in sport.
the new, brand new Fave Women in Sport.
Our new member.
So like we have been talking for an hour about this, and
Yeah, I didn't think we
no,
would.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Women like media, front like
Media, front
ownership,
office, every different type
athlete,
of sport.
wag.
Yeah. Social
They're
media,
everywhere.
whatever.
They're everywhere.
Podcast.
Media.
It is.
That's why we needed a whole episode to talk about this.
Yes.
So, if you want more, you know where to find us. We plugged it at the beginning, but we'll plug it
Yeah.
again.
Plug it again.
Follow us on TikTok and on Instagram at the lineup_sports_pod.
You really
Make
should.
sure to like, and subscribe on YouTube
Yes.
for our watchers, and follow us
Bye.
on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you are a listener, and leave us a good, fun little review.
Of course.
We love those.
Listen every week. We do this every week.
Every single week, every Friday.
Every week.
Every Friday, 5 p.m., like clockwork. We'll see you.
No days off.
No.
No sleep.
And again, yeah,
Shut
literally because we're on social media also. If
Yeah.
you want to keep up with our lives,
100%.
you can follow us on Instagram. Mine is Abby N. Clivio.
And mine is Caroline E. Daily.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
And for watching.
Yes.
I was going to say we hope to see you guys next week, but we will see you guys next week.
We're gonna see you guys. This is homework. This is your weekly homework. You have to watch it every week, like Abby said, Friday at 5 p.m. It's clockwork. That's it. Turn your show on.
What's that?
Turn your show on. This is your little Friday self-care relax, and refresh.
Yes. So we will
We
see
will
you. We will see you guys next week.
manifest, Abby.
We,
Tell the
yeah,
people
will
what
in
we
all
want.
caps.
Yes.
We will see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.